Welcome to Drive Electric with Dominic. I'm Dominic. Today, I'm going to go check out some car dealerships in Tallahassee, Florida, just to see what electric cars they have in stock on the grounds. So I heard just today on a little Facebook group, local Facebook group, that the Chevy Blazer EV is in town. So I really wanted to see that. Then I realized, oh, I should check out to see maybe the EV9 from Kia is also in town. And most of our dealerships are kind of along the same kind of strip. I'm gonna have to go out of my way to get to the Ford and the Nissan dealerships at least, and maybe another one. But yeah, we'll do that. And let's just jump in the car and get going and see what is out there for people to buy in at least in the Tallahassee, Florida area today. Maybe tomorrow too. Okay, let's go. All right, we're at the first store now. We're at BMW of Tallahassee, which also contains a Jaguar dealership and Land Rover. So yeah, BMW, Jaguar, Land Rover. Here we go. Let's show you the building and let's see what they got. Here we go. BMW. Back this out. Jaguar. Land Rover. All right. So let's go check out the Land Rover side and just see what they got. They should have some plug-in hybrids, if nothing else, and be kind of cool if they have an I-Pace here. I mean, that would be a Jaguar, of course. But yeah, let's go see. I see a couple Land Rovers here, and oh, we got some nice. These are not electric. Pretty nice. I don't see the big plugs in the front. No big plugs. Nope. No plugs on this. No plugs on the side. Okay. Okay, these are probably customer cars over here, but wait a sec. Okay, we got something. Jaguar. This is the thing. Here we go. Jaguar I-Pace. Brand new. It's a nice color. I say nice, I'm not even quite sure what it is. It's like seems like a gray with a, oh my God, like a gray with a touch of olive in it or something. Or yeah, let's take a look inside if we can. I don't know if you can see it that well, but I can. It looks pretty nice. I sat in one of these at the Chicago Auto Show like some years back, and I've been a fan. You know, there's no badging on this. It says I-Pace anywhere. What? Undercover EV. All right. Okay, so let's make our way across the parking lot again and see what we can find. All right, I just heard from a salesperson that there is an i7 inside, so I'm gonna go in and take a look. I'm probably not gonna talk a lot inside. I'm just gonna bring you along and show you what they have inside there. Right, so let's go do that right now. And there it is. Hi there. All right, so this is the BMW i7. And it looks pretty impressive in person. This is the first time I think I've seen it in person. It is large. Take a quick look inside. Yes, it's luxury. No doubt about it. I believe the salesperson was saying this one has the big screen in the back that drops down. Yeah, let's see. The eDrive 50. Awesome. All right, let's go outside and see what else we can track down. So though apparently there's no iX on the lot today, there will be tomorrow. So this is a vehicle that they have here on the regular. It's you know, all electric SUV. It's a very nice one. But they do have this. Let me spin this camera around. It's the BMW i4. Yes, live and in person. This might I think this is a new vehicle. And it's got the aerodynamic wheels. This big flat area here helps with airflow, makes it more efficient. I don't know if you can see this little peek inside or not. Looks pretty decent. I haven't been in an i4 actually myself yet, so that's something I need to figure out. Okay, this is being charged too at the moment. That's awesome. So what do we have here for a charger? We have a charge point, EV charger only, and I'm guessing it's a J1772. So this is AC charging. All right. So that concludes the BMW portion of this video. Let's go on to the next one. Just rolling out of the parking lot, and this is in for service, I guess. But BMW i3 had to get it on the screen. It's not, they don't sell them new anymore, but you know, it's pretty awesome. All right, so we're at the Chrysler dealer, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram dealer, and they don't really have a whole lot in the way of electrics here. They do have the Fiat 500e will be coming soon, but the only thing they have electrified would be like a Jeep 4xEs, which they do have in stock. But it looks like it'll be still a little while before we see like the Fiat 500e is coming to these stores. The Dodge Ram Charger, it's the plug-in hybrid pickup truck, as well as the Ram Rev, which is an all-electric pickup truck. And of course the Charger is going to be awesome, all-electric Charger that hopefully will make these things, it's like Charger Row up in here, obsolete, basically. That's the hope, because I mean, I know people love the Chargers, and yeah, but you know, everything has to go at some point. Nothing lasts forever, but I know people are super fond of them around here. Anyway, let's get over across the street. I can't really see it from here, but there is a Hyundai dealer over there, and I'm gonna go check that out next. All right, so we're at the Hyundai dealership, and they also have Genesis vehicles here, so we're gonna take a look around. And of course, they do have the Hyundai Ioniq 5. We have a selection of them. You want an Ioniq 5? Got them here in 3 colors, including a matte finish, which is super nice. This thing's good. I love these things. And yeah, this is on the eGMP platform, of course, which means it charges really fast in the Ioniq 5. In the case of the Ioniq 5, that's 20 to 80% in 18 minutes, I believe. Under great conditions with the the proper charger, hooked up to a 350 kilowatt DC fast charger, and yeah, it looks great. Let's see what else we got here. I'm gonna have to do some walking to get to a Genesis, so I'm gonna turn you off right now. The Hyundai Kona Electric. Sometimes I forget about the Kona Electric because they've got the other Ioniq series cars, coming out, and they're all fancy and flashy and everything. But this is still a solid model, over 250-ish, I believe, miles of range. And yeah, actually, it's getting an update this year. Its second update. There you go. It is electric indeed. And yeah, nice to see one on the dealership. These are a great bargain, though. So if you're looking for a good value, I'm not sure how well you can see that interior, but it's actually pretty decent for the price. These run around I think the $35,000 neighborhood. Oh, here's the 24 right beside it. I'm not sure if this is an electric one though. But yeah, that looks sweet. Look at that. This is some big man. The cladding around the wheel arches is giving me BZ4X vibes. So this is just a regular Kona. I think, yeah, there's one of those freaking nasty exhaust pipes down at the bottom, but that's the styling at least. Let's see what else we got. What I haven't seen so far is any Ioniq 6s yet, the sedan, or any electric Genesis. Let's see, we'll go inside here real quick and take a peek. Probably won't do a whole lot of talking, but just take a look. Nice Christmas display. Okay, what do we got here? So, oh, here we go. That'd be nice to see under your tree, yes? And the Ioniq 6 in nice deep red. So I was on a drive program with the Ioniq 6 a few months back, and or maybe 6 months back now. And it is a great driving car. Nice and comfortable, quiet. Again, on the eGMP platform, so it charges super quick. And we can see the inside. Alright, so no electric Genesis because, of course, this is Florida, and I don't know if they even sell them here. But anyway, there's none here. But the 24 Kona electric will be here in, I believe he said February or March. So yeah, if you're looking for one of those, they look great and it's a good value deal, and they will be here. All right, so you join me now at the Volkswagen dealership, which is shares Volvo as well and Porsche. Awesome. So we're definitely going to find some EVs here, and actually, of course, we're looking at one right now, Porsche Taycan. So if you got the money, this is considered by many, including myself, really one of the nicest EVs that you can get. Just the handling, feel, power, everything. It's got everything. It's just super nice, and it comes in a variety of specs. Not sure what this one is yet. We'll see. Is it a 4S? It is a 4S. Yes. All right. So that's the, I believe that's the low end. It goes 4 GTS turbo. Yeah. I know there's another trim as well with turbo, I believe, in the name. It's just slipping my mind at the moment. Okay, real quick. ID4, nice. I'm not sure if this is a new one, but it's sitting by their chargers. Let's see what they got for chargers here in a sec. Yeah, that's the ID4. Looking great. The 2024 ID4s are going to be amazing. It's a little more efficient, more power. It's just a great step up from what we have this year. I'm not sure what kind of thing we have here. Actually, it's a DC CCS charger. I'm just not sure what the power level is, but we'll leave that, and we'll take another look around, and this looks promising. Oh yeah. So I believe this is a C40. Let me double check around the back. Right, XC40 recharge. I knew that. Awesome. And these have been on sale for a while, of course. I'm not sure if you can see inside very well, but yeah, they're quite nice. Volvo is really up their luxury game in the last decade or so. Yeah, here's the, oh, this is the coupe version. See a nice coupe roof line here. And this is the C40. Oh, this is a recharge twin, so I believe that means it has a, this would be a, probably a, no? Okay, I didn't realize that was the designation, so I guess that means dual motor, all electric. That's great. Yeah, I don't think they don't make a gas version of this, the coupe version of the XC40. And yeah, again, it's hard to see inside, but it's got that nice interior. Scandinavian luxury. we've got it in different colors. Nice gray here, a bit of blue in that. Okay, let's see what else we got. That's it for the Volvo, Volkswagen, and Porsche dealer for now. I believe so. They should get the ID.5 in here at some point, which is the coupe version of the ID.4. And the Volvo folks should be getting the EM or EX30 and the EX90 sometime. I'm not sure which one. I think the 30 might arrive first. I'm not sure, but that's going to be a hot car. The EX30 coming soon. All right, and then yeah, Porsche. I just spent the morning talking about the Porsche Macan. That's coming later in 2024. That's a mid-size, entry-level sort of Porsche SUV, and it's super popular. They sold like 85,000 of them last year of the gas version, and so we got the electric version coming out on the new PPE platform. Yeah, it's going to be good. Yeah. All right, on to the next one. We are in Capital Euro Cars of Tallahassee, and this in front of me is the Mercedes-Benz EQB. It's maybe one of the lesser known EVs that Mercedes makes, but it is one of the few EVs available right now that has an available third row. This particular one doesn't, but the salesperson was nice enough to open it up so we can take a look at the inside. It's got great seat adjustments here, windows, and there's the inside. It's got that new car smell. It's the EQ on the dash. Looks great. Oh, nice seats. Has like an Alcantara feel. And there's your back row. This is nice, actually. All right. Okay, let's take a look outside. We're out in the lot of Capital Euro Cars right now, and I believe there's an EQB and a EQB is inside. The EQE and EQS SUVs. There's a couple outside here somewhere. I'm not exactly sure. They don't have any. Oh, there's one. They don't have any AMGs at the moment, but you can get one if you'd like an AMG EQS SUV. That can be ordered for you. They just delivered one recently, they said. So that's great. And here is the charging service equipment. It looks like, what's an old ABB unit? What we got? Looks like a CCS, yes. So that's DC charger of, supplied by ChargePoint. Okay, interesting. Don't know what the output is, but anyway. So here's the, we've got the big hyper screen across the front. I don't know if you can see through the glare here, but it looks great. And yeah, I haven't driven the EQS SUV yet. I've driven the sedan, and the sedan is great. These are super comfortable, quiet, and great riding cars. I think the EQS in the SUV shape is a lot more attractive than the sedan, but that's my opinion. This is the EQS 580. It's 4MATIC, dual motor, of course. Yep. All right, let's see if we can find us an EQE and get out of here. And look around. That is not an EQE, that is an old Volvo. Oh, another EQB here on the lot. That's pretty cool. Liking this EQB action. It's kind of been under my radar for quite a bit, actually. So it's kind of nice to see them in person. Remind myself that they exist. Yeah. This one's all covered up with cardboard and plastic on the inside. So fresh. Okay. Let me turn this off and see if I can track one down. EQE 350 Plus. And it's all folded up in here. The mirrors are folded. And yeah, hard to see the interior. It doesn't have the hyper screen. It has the nice screen that comes up the middle. It looks pretty nice. Looks fine. I believe this is where you change your windshield washer fluid, which is the oddest implementation of that ever. And this is the front. A lot like the EQS, just a little smaller. Still a good size though, I gotta say. This thing is still a good size. Yeah, just a little bit bigger than the EQB, which I'm actually maybe it's similar in size to the EQB, but a little bit different form factor since the EQB can accommodate a third row, where the EQE cannot. The EQS also comes with an optional third row. Salesperson was saying though, if you want a third row in your EQS, you have to kind of order it because it's not something that they usually add to their regular order of cars. There's a whole series of these EQPs out here. It's kind of great. Yeah, it's like half a dozen on the lot. Here's another EQS SUV in a nice blue with the aero wheels. Very nice. All right, let's turn this around. I'm still at the Mercedes dealership. I have to go eat dinner. I think I'm going to finish doing this tomorrow. There are a lot of dealerships actually, and so yeah, I'm going to try to finish this up tomorrow. And so a little time shift. Time, it's going to be tomorrow in like 2 seconds. All right, welcome to the next couple days ago in the future to come. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we're resuming this trip, and I'm at the next dealership. It is the Buick GMC Cadillac dealership. Let me turn this around for you. Buick GMC, and there's Cadillac here too, actually. Let me just back up. Let's look at the building itself. Cadillac. I knew we were here. All right, and this is run by Dale Earnhardt of NASCAR fame. All right, so what do we have here? We have what you might expect. We have the Cadillac Lyric right on the thing. So let's go take a closer look at it. It's looking pretty nice from here. I kind of like this car. So I was on the first drive program for this car when it was launched. I got to drive the rear-wheel drive, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. It's a little bit of a softer ride, a luxury car. I didn't like the interior materials that much. I thought it could be a little bit better. Some of the materials, like the knobs and dials and things like that. The seats and everything were fine, which is great. This is the 600 E4. So this this is a dual motor version, and it looks great all in blackout trim like that. My God, I'm kind of liking this. All right, let's take a look. I don't know if we can see inside or not, but maybe you can see what I mean. Some of these details in here. Like that knob, that's not really a very metallic feeling, or those rings around the drink holders. It's like a coated plastic, basically. It just has a cheaper feel than I think Cadillac should be aiming for, because everything looks pretty nice, you know? The design is nice. The seat materials are nice. The sound inside, it's got great... it's actually really quiet in there. It's got sound canceling involved. Yeah, but and there's another one right here on the lot. So we have some in stock if you're interested. Here's yet another one, and I guess I like this black spec quite a bit because yeah, that's what we get. This one's a little different trim though. It's got the chrome on it, so it is a 450e. I think that might be the rear-wheel drive. Don't quote me on that. Yeah. And this is also a 450e. And just take a look at the spec here on the Monroney. So 63,815 is the bottom line there. Total options. Yep. All right. So what else is on this lot that's electric? Well, I don't think there is anything. What do we got? GMC has the Sierra pickup truck coming. It is not out yet, and definitely not on this lot. There's a lot of gas-powered Sierras, but yeah. You know, I kind of like this trim here, where it's like a smoky mirror look compared to like the bright work on the other ones. This is like bright chrome on the other ones. So this kind of toned down a bit over here on this little part, and then also, of course, the door handles are blacked out. All right, so, right, and we also have Buicks for sale here, but there are no electric Buicks out yet, which is you know, right. I'm not sure what to think about that because Buick is not really like a booming brand right now. Um, yeah, but you know, I guess there is enough demand for them that they're still in business. So whatever. I guess we'll see what they have coming down the line. On to the next one. Before we go, sorry, before we go, I should point out this charger. This is great, actually. It's a CCS charger, right? So DC. Is it DC on both sides? I believe so. DC1, DC2. All right. And we don't know what the power levels are, but you know, at least the dealership has a high-powered charger, so that's great to see. All right, on to the next one. A quick stop by the Infiniti dealership. They have a bunch of Infinitis out here by the road, and none of them are electric. Zero. Way to go. In the showroom, though, they have a what do they have? This is kind of funny. They have a Maserati with its hood open, a Corvette for some reason. That looks suspiciously like a Mitsubishi, but there is actually one Infiniti back in there. All right. So a bit of a weird dealership, but it is also right beside the Nissan dealership. So we're going to take a look over there, and I think we're going to have a little bit better luck with some electric vehicles at the Nissan dealership. All right. So we are at the Nissan dealership, and of course we have the venerable Nissan Leaf. And this is the second gen, and they've, you know, really improved these over the years, increasing the battery size, which of course increases the range. Unfortunately, what they haven't done is change the fast charging, so it still requires a CHAdeMO connection to fast charge, of which there's not so many in the country. You know, CCS is like the basic charging standard for anything that isn't a Tesla, and so these cannot take advantage of those. Some networks do generally keep one CHAdeMO, you know, port available for people with Leaves, and there's a couple other vehicles that need CHAdeMO charging, but yeah, the Leaf is basically it. And they have a bunch on this lot. Let's take a look at this price tag. This is one of the value vehicles, really. So bottom line, ooh, not that big a value. $41,734. You know, this is a SV Plus, up to 212 miles of range. You know, it looks nice and everything. Look at them aero wheels. But I gotta say, 41,000. Good luck with that. You know, okay. If you want an Aria, so Aria is the next Nissan electric vehicle, and it's an SUV, as you can see, crossover, and they look great, and they have a bunch here. Yeah, half a dozen, a bunch more in the back row. Oh yeah, there's a couple dozen of these things here. So these are ready to sell, and what kind of bottom line do they got going on here? Okay, down $52,265. This is Engage 8 all-wheel drive E-Force. That's the name they use for the drivetrain. Up to 205 miles. Not great range. This sounds like it could be the small battery. I believe the Aria comes with a choice of 2 different battery sizes. Right. See, this is the 2023 Nissan Aria Empower Plus front-wheel drive with up to 289 miles. And that retails at $60,210, which, man, that price just off the top of my head just feels a little bit high, which might explain why they have so many of these on the lot right now. I mean, they have a lot of other gas vehicles here on the lot as well. There's lots of Rogues as I was coming in. Yeah. But these, I don't know. Let's see if we can take a look inside. The windows seem all kind of tinted, so it might be difficult to see anything inside there. Yeah, zoom, even with the zoom, yeah. Well, but just want to show you those for now, at least. And that's it. And they do have their own charger here, and there's a gentleman using it right now over there. He's got a rental Hyundai Kona electric that he rented here in town, but they didn't tell him. They gave it to him with 80%, and they didn't tell him anything about how to charge it or anything. That's a whole other video, I guess. But yeah. So anyway, that's what we have here at the Nissan dealership going on. The gentleman just pulled away from the charger, so I thought we'd take a look, see what we got. Charging is stopped. So this is a CHAdeMO one here. Kind of looks like that. That's what the Leaf takes. Whereas this is the, you know, the typical CCS that you'll see on non-Tesla vehicles. Great stuff. There's a little payment processor there. Yep. And public access. All right. On to the next one. All right. It's a little windy out here, but we are at the Ford dealership here in Tallahassee. And they do have electric vehicles. Take a look at this. Yes. Ford F-150 Lightning here in Lariat trim. So that's the top trim, so you get the light bar all the way across the front. And yeah, some nice wheels, the running board, and of course there's darkly tinted windows, so we cannot really see inside. But it's got the big horizontal screen in there. And they have another one back here. This is an XLT. I almost think that's a Pro, but it's got that grille on it. Actually, let me just back up and compare it with this grille. Okay, maybe it's not. Okay, yeah, it's just an XLT. And it's got the bar all the way across the front, so it's not like the lowest spec, that's for sure. And we see a couple more parked in behind that. Right there. All right, so they sell pickup trucks, electric pickup trucks here at the dealership. What I'm not seeing is any e-Transits. That's a small van, work van, that Ford sells. But what I am seeing is Mustang Mach-E's. Let's take a look. So right here in front of us is a Mustang Mach-E Performance. You can tell it because it has the blacked out grille, whereas the regular Mustang Mach-E has the body colored front grille. Yeah, so let's just take a quick look at what we got going on here. Oh, here's a GT right here. GT. This, of course, is a GT as well. Just the pony on the back here, not a GT. GT. Got that great blue, lots of great colors here. The Ford Mustang Mach-E's. Yep, and lots of them for sale. Let's see if we can find a Monroney really quick. Take a look. Okay. We got, what do we got?
That's the Mustang. It looks better. I think it looks more feminine.
51,879 and 50 cents. So compare that to the Altima. I mean the Ultimate, the Aria. I don't know. I kind of lean Mustang myself, but you all have different tastes. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Yeah. All right. So that's Ford. Let's see what else we got around this town. All right. We are at the Toyota dealer in Tallahassee, Florida. Peter Boulware, apparently. And yeah, just looking at what we got parked out up front. Variety of things. And the closest thing to electric I see are these Priuses. Let's take a closer look real quick. Because, you know, Prius is a fine car, actually. And this year is just amazing, actually. The Prime version, at least. Lots of all electric miles and great acceleration as well. Other good performance features. Okay, let me just take a look around the back of this thing and see what kind of badging we have on here. Yep, this is a hybrid, the HEV. And also HEV, and we kind of prefer to have a Prime actually, so we can drive it all electric. I imagine actually the hybrids have some amount of all electric range. I'm not sure, but it's probably only a few miles, and it might be limited to certain speeds, maybe below 35 miles an hour. That was the case in the past. I'm not sure really what's going on now. I've been focusing on all electrics. But let me take a look around the rest of the slot, and we'll come back with what we find. I did find a RAV4 Prime. That's a plug-in hybrid, and having trouble out here recording because they have music playing and copyright stuff, so I may have to silence the rest of this track. Okay, let's go inside. All right, back in the car right now. Couldn't talk inside or couldn't share any sound inside the Toyota dealership. They had music playing in there, and if I played that, then we have copyright issues. But they do have one BZ4X in stock, and that's the one in the showroom. Yeah, they have some Prius Primes here somewhere. And of course the RAV4 Prime. So all the Toyota Primes are plug-in hybrids, and yeah, and good vehicles from all reports. All right, so I think we just have the one. They informed me that there is no longer a Lexus dealer in Tallahassee, so I can't check that out. And I don't think I'll be going by the Mazda dealer either, since they do not have any EVs for sale in Florida. They may have a few in California. They had that one model, the what is it, MX-30? I might not have that right. Anyway, yeah, none here. All right, so on to, I think, our final spot, our final dealership, the Chevrolet dealership. Let's go. All right, here we are at Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet, and yeah, let's see what they have for electric vehicles. I've already chatted with the salesperson over that side of the business, and they don't have any Silverado EVs in here yet, but they do have some EVs, so let's take kind of a look inside, I guess. I'm not seeing any bolts out here, so maybe they'll have some inside. Let me shut this off and get permission to film first before I go in there. We have some Bolt EUVs on the lot here for sale. That's great, and there's several of them there, but what I'm really excited about is this. Chevy Blazer EV. Oh yeah, baby. It's my first time checking this out. So this is the RS. And we'll take a look around the exterior. It's got the red seats with the black inserts on the inside. It's part of the RS package. All-wheel drive, of course. Some trims of this can be, I believe, front-wheel drive, but also rear-wheel drive. I'm not sure which ones are going to be available when, but yeah. Pretty exciting to see, though. And I believe the manager said there are a lot of people have expressed interest, but you know, it's still here. No one's picked it up yet. So if you're in Tallahassee and you're looking for a Blazer EV, here you go. All right, let's take a look at closer some of the other details here with this. This is your charging port bay here, and it's kind of large compared to most other EVs. We've got the aerodynamic wheels here on the sides. Yep. Little smoke effect to the lights, lenses there across the driving lights. And mirror caps. A little camera built into there as well. Nice. And I don't know if you can see on the interior. Maybe we can get the guy to open the door up and take a look inside, so we could clarify that they do have the Bolt EV as well as the Bolt EUV in stock. Take a quick look at this Monroney here, and we're looking at $37,367 before the incentives and everything, and that's got a few add-ons here: ceramic coating, low jack, tinted windows, $200 for nitrogen in your tires. Don't ever pay for nitrogen in your tires, people. That's not really worth paying for. But it looks good. Let's just take a look at this charging port once again. We're over here, and salesperson came out and opened up some doors so we can take a look inside. But yeah, so much smoother than what we've seen with Cadillac Lyriq. That's great. And just gotta press that little bar here. Oops. Press it one time and then it'll close. Right. So that's your J1772 and your DC fast charging ports. Oh, it remembers my other press. Interesting. Okay. And it's not moving. Let's try it this way. Yes, there we go. All right, so let's take a look inside. Once this closes, we're good. All right. So let's start around back, actually. Take a look at cargo space. It's an SUV, so, you know, cargo space is important. Not seeing any releases back here. You know, to release like the front seats to lay them down from the rear. Just looking the side. No, I think it's all to be done there. Okay. There it is. We'll just put one side down for now. I'll show you. It folds pretty flat. Leaves a little space between the headrest and the back of the front seat. So let's just pop this up and jump inside real quick. Let's check it out for space. Lots of knee room, plenty of knee room. This is great. Spin this camera around, we'll take a look at headroom. All right, excuse my dark tinted glasses, but yeah, so a couple inches here, you know, laying back, sitting back relaxed. Yeah, I mean, if I push myself up, I can hit about in a normal sitting position. It's great, it's fine. I'm just about 6'3". All right, let's take a look around the rest of this cabin. All right, so we've closed the driver door so it stopped beeping at us, and we can see the dash. I'm still in the back seat here, but just want to take a look from back here. And what is it? It's showing 262 miles of range. I'm not sure how full the battery is. I'll take a look at that in a moment. But yeah, big screen, some physical controls there. That's always great to see. People like those. The materials are kind of nice. Let's take a look back here. Yeah, we got this black fabric insert on this red, what feels like leather, you know. The back seat has this nice fold down armrest as well. It's kind of hard to see. Excuse my poor camera work. There you go. Very nice. Real quick while I'm around the back, of course it has a power closing trunk. All right, we're behind the wheel, and yeah, this thing feels, when I first got in, it felt a little bit low actually. So I just played with seat controls. There's at least 2 knobs over here, 3 actually. There's a lumbar support adjustment too in the back. That feels good. This one's still decked out. It's got no glass roof like we see in a lot of EVs today. But yeah, we have lots of stuff here.
To do that, you need a data plan from your vehicle manufacturer.
Yeah, we need a data plan before we start doing this, but it's got Google Play Store, phone, all kinds of stuff. Oh, we're getting, see the salesperson's out on the side of the car, so the proximity sensors are letting us know that people are around the car. Yeah, 260 miles of range, and it might be 100%. Looks like it's 100%, right? So it's hard to say what will be in the real world. It could be more, it could be less. We'll know after we test it a little bit. But yeah, that's the Chevy Blazer live and in person. Check a look in here. Decent amount of space. I saw a little, what was that? A USB-C down in there. Some USB-C down up here. This closes nicely too. Opens, closes. Some cup holders, some little indentation things to help keep things in place. Nice. All right, let's get on to the next one. All right, so we are at the Kia dealership, and they do have EVs here. Of course they do, because it's part of Hyundai Group, and Hyundai has it going on when it comes to EVs. So what do we have? We have the Kia Niro EV, which I kind of like. So this is like the sort of like the big brother of the Hyundai Kona EV. And if this one just had this been refreshed actually. If we go over, check out the C pillar. It's got that contrasting color on the C pillar on this particular one. They don't all come with that. So if you're not a fan of that, that's fine. You can get them. This is just a hybrid version, so they make different versions of the Kia Niro. But this is the electric one. Yeah. It's nice. All right, and of course, Kia also has the EV6 built on the eGMP platform, so you get that fast charging, 20 to 80 in, was it 18 minutes? Something like that. And they have a couple on the lot here. Also nice and black. Let's take a little look around, see what we got. Kia EV6 GT line, not the GT. The GT is like the high performance version of it, which actually would be kind of sweet. I don't think they have one on the lot right now, but I mean, if you wanted, I'm sure they would find you one. All right, so let's kind of take one final look around. It's kind of funny. It's sitting beside the Soul, Kia Soul. But they don't sell the electric version of that in the US anymore. Kia did apply actually to the EPA for certification for this year's electric models with both battery sizes actually, but they did not bring it here. But yeah, I kind of think that they were thinking about it at least. But anyway, yep. So there you have it. That is, spin this around. That is all the EVs available right now in Tallahassee, Florida that you can go out and buy. I stopped by again by the Volvo Volkswagen dealership here in town because I just realized that I didn't see any Audis, and that's because there is no Audi dealership in Tallahassee at the moment. So Audi does have the SQ8 e-tron for sale that you can buy right now, and actually the RS, the e-tron GT, the sports car that's kind of built in the same J1 platform as the Porsche Taycan. Right. All right, so I guess that wraps it up. Happy buying. Hope we showed you something that you're interested in, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Ciao.